Nagami Nagan, Lola Ryan, Na Dharawal Gully, La Perouse. I introduced myself in Dharawal language, saying, hello, my name is Lola Ryan, and I'm a Dharawal elder from La Perouse. So I'd like to just say to you all that I'm an artist, I'm a mum, I'm a nan, I am a community elder, and I like to help my community out in many things that they do. We have an organisation called the Gajaga Foundation, and I like to do lots of things for them. I do shell art workshops for them, and I do it with the children in the schools, anywhere, like our NAIDOC days and the days that are significant to our people. So being a community member, a community elder, I take very seriously. It's a very important part of who I am and how I live my life. This place where I was born is La Perouse. It was made an Aboriginal reserve, and my father was born on country in La Perouse, and as many of our elders that have passed on, and some still today, were born on country rather than being born in a hospital. We had an Aboriginal midwife, her name was Granny Cook, and she was there for a lot of the births in our community. La Perouse to me is a very significant spiritual place. My mother was a shell artist, so living on the Aboriginal Reserve, which we call a mission. My art practice is I'm a painter, and I do shell art, and I incorporate shells into my paintings. I believe that my mum, as a shell artist, and she was so perfect at it, I couldn't beat perfection. So instead of doing shell art the way my mum did it, I like to do it in my own way. And I just introduced the shells subtly into my paintings. And it's a practice that I've been doing for many years, but more so now when I'm looking at retiring. 20 years ago I became an Aboriginal health worker for the Sydney Children's Hospital, and my job was Aboriginal health worker for child and family health. So I work with parents with children 0 to 5, and during that time I wrote a program called Nulla Nangamai. So Nulla Nangamai in our Dharawal language means we dream, and that was part of my dream, to bring arts into a group. So we now run a group, Nulla Nangamai, out of our La Perouse Aboriginal Health Centre. We've done pottery, we've done quilting, we do painting, we've done glass blowing, we've done bead making, jewellery making, weaving, so that they may one day find their niche, what is it that they love to do in their art. And it also helps them to ground themselves with different kinds of artwork. Like art means so many things, and it doesn't just mean that I'm going to pick up a paintbrush and paint a painting. Art is so much more. Very proud of that program. It was a program that was deep in my heart, and it took me many years to source funding for that. And now the funding comes from the Sydney Children's Hospital Foundation, so it's a great thing. I work with all different kind of mediums in art. Many years ago I made an art piece for my daughter because she was doing up her room, And so I cut sticks, different sizes, glued them together, did canvas boards, and on each canvas board painted it different colours to match what she wanted in her bedroom. That piece still hangs in my house now over my mantle because I've got a fireplace. And my niece, one of my nieces, seen it one day and she said, Auntie Lola, can you do me one of those? And my daughter said, no, that's unique. No one else has got one. So she won't let me do any for anybody else. But I don't know, one day she might change her mind. I also make clocks, and they are like 20 centimetres square, and those clocks, I do different designs on them and on a board, and then I attach the clocks to them. So they are beautiful. One of our doctors, the head of our paediatrics, she has the rainbow serpent hanging in her office, so she loves it. Also paint on canvas. And with my canvases, that's when I interpret the shells to my art. I also paint suitcases. I just paint anything. So my advice for the up and coming students is when you feel stressed, art is a great release for that. I've worked 20 years in health, very stressful job. I look after many families, like hundreds of families from La Perouse to the city and all in between. And when I feel stressed, I just start sorting shells that relieve stress, starting an art piece, and I kind of try to work on 2 pieces at a time. So it depends on the mood I'm in, and that way it'll be where I'm up to in those art pieces. That relieves a lot of stress for me. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own way of relieving stress and grounding themselves, but I feel that art grounds me.